Hey everyone, so as you know, it is that time of year where Spotify puts out the Spotify Wrapped. If you don't know what it is, which I think everyone knows, but Spotify just collects all your data from what you've listened to throughout the year, and then they tell you certain things like your favorite genre or the top artist that you listen to. So I thought that I would go through my Spotify Wrapped because this is my favorite thing about Spotify. I love that it collects your data and shows you what you listen to throughout the year because it might change, and looking back at the music that I listened to earlier on in the year makes me feel nostalgic. So I really like the idea of being able to go back and see everything before the new year starts. This is also a special Spotify Wrapped because it's the end of a decade, so I'm excited to talk about my artist of the decade and the top music that I've listened to throughout the decade. So yeah, let's get to it. I don't think I'm gonna play any of the music because I don't want to get copyrighted. My music taste is kind of all over the place, but I still like it. I kind of looked at this ahead of time, but I didn't really go into the specifics and like break it down myself. That's what I'm gonna do in this video. But yeah, so it starts off with each of the seasons and what you listen to during each season. So I don't know who David's Out for a Good Time is, but I guess I listened to them. I was really surprised about that. But I know Scotty Sire for sure, and Jack and Jack, yes. And then Eden. Honestly, I put that song on my study playlist, which is like the playlist that I put music that doesn't have lyrics. It's all instrumental and chill because that's how I can focus when I study. So that's one of the songs that was on there. And yeah, Scotty, I really liked his album this year. I really like his music. And Jack and Jack, same thing. I got to see them in concert. I love that I see two Wallows cover arts here. Cause Spring, yeah, oh my god, that makes a lot of sense. They have a spring EP, so this is so cool that I listen to Wallows during the spring. That's so cool. And then Jack and Jack again. I guess I really like Jack and Jack in winter and spring. I don't listen to them that much anymore. It's not that I don't like them, it's just because I've been listening to other music. And then Happy, Sad, and Confused. I don't know, I might have like Googled, I think Timothy Chalamet was on one of their podcasts, so I listened to it, but I don't think I listened to it that much that it would have made the list. Summer, okay. I love Shawn Mendes and I love The Driver Era, so I'm really happy they're up here. The Driver Era released an album in, I think August, I could be wrong, but yeah, I remember I was listening to that like every day. And then Shawn Mendes, I've just been listening to his music for forever. And then this song over here, it's, I forgot what it's called. The orchestra, the Cinematic Orchestra is who made it, I think. It was a song that I found in a playlist for the movie After, or like the book After, and I loved it. And it was like my favorite song for the longest time because it was just like beautiful. So I really liked it. I remember I wanted to use it in a video, and I emailed them and they were like, oh, if you'd like to use it, you'll have to pay in the thousands to get it licensed. And I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore. And then The Wanted. I do this thing where I don't listen to an artist and then I'll go back to them. So I did that with The Wanted, and then I just listened to their music for a few days straight. So I'm not surprised it made the list, but like I'm also surprised because I thought other artists would have been on here, but it's still cool. In the fall, okay, Scotty Sire again. I think that's because I went to his concert and I remember I was like jamming out to his music like for weeks before the concert. And then The Regrets, I found them through Dylan Minnette, who's part of Wallows, and Lydia, the lead in The Regrets, is dating Dylan. So I was like, yeah, I'll check out their music, and their music is so good. I've been trying to look for their vinyl, but it's not in any of the stores near me. And then this song over here, it's part of my study playlist, and this is, ooh, it's OOYY. I don't know how to pronounce that, but a lot of his music Sam and Colby use, so I added it to my study playlist because it's like chill instrumental music, so I thought that it would be a good addition. One Lucky Artist was your number one, which is Scotty Sire. I spent 24 hours listening to him, and my favorite song is Notice Me. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, 24 hours, I thought that it would have been more, but yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I remember I like Literally when I clean my room or like when I'm getting ready to go out, I'll put on Scotty Cyrus music, and Notice Me is my favorite song. My top artists, okay, Shawn Mendes, obviously, because I really like Shawn Mendes. Jack and Jack, yes. Wallows, for sure. And then, OOYY, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, I think because I started listening to a few of his tracks when I was studying, and I study a lot, so I think that's why it made the top artists list. Yeah, I'm surprised R5 didn't make it up here, or the Driver Era, because I listen to their music a lot. World Citizen, when it comes to your music, borders disappear. You've listened to artists from 44 countries. Okay, so Shawn Mendes, obviously, gotta love the Canadian talent. Camila Cabello, I really liked her music, I really do. I still do, I really love her music. Dean Lewis, I listened to some of his music. There was one song, I think it was Waves. That was a good song that I listened to, and it reminded me of 13 Reasons Why, so I remember I like had that song on repeat. One Direction, I'm very confused about this one because I listen to them, but not as much as other artists, so I'm super confused as to why that made the list. Same with Dean Lewis, because I listened to, I think it was just Waves, but I didn't know that I listened to it so much that it made it onto this. And then Hozier, I'm from Ireland. I think I only listened to his like, I think it was Take Me to Church song, and then I don't know what else there was, but yeah, he made the list too. That's kind of cool. You were genre fluid, you refused to let one sound define you. Okay, I see a lot of pop, like pop rap, pop, indie pop. Modern rock, yeah, I listen to a bit of modern rock. I can't tell you the titles of the songs because I don't remember any at the moment. Like when I hear a song, I'll say I like it and like I've heard it before, but I don't know where it's from. And then Vapor Soul, I didn't know that was a genre. I think it's just like a super chill kind of vibe, which I really like because that's the music that I listen to when I study. And you love these the most. Okay, guys, literally all of these songs. Goddess, BTSTU, Eden, Let Go, Sorry Bro, Drowning in You, Stay Forever, Rue Montorgel, and Tay were all on my study playlist. And then Notice Me was on my playlist of just Scotty Cyrus music. But yeah, literally all of these songs are from my study playlist. That's so funny. Of course I love them the most because I'm always studying. See, okay, for the podcast, I have no idea where they got their information from because I think Happy, Sad, and Confused, I was looking at a Timothy Chalamet or maybe an Armie Hammer podcast. And then I'm Sorry Dad, I don't even remember listening to this. And then David's Out for a Good Time, I don't even remember listening to this one either. So I'm really confused. I swear I listened to like Views with David Dobrik and Jason Nash. I listened to theirs more than any of these, so I'm super confused, but interesting. We spent some serious quality time together. Yeah, that's kind of crazy how, wow, I didn't even realize in 2016 I spent the most amount of time on Spotify. I think, oh wow, 2015, wow. I like the statistics and the graphs that they show. The music that defined your decade. Okay, I see a lot of R5 and I'm super happy about that. Look at that, 2014 was the R5 year. My top song was Heart Made Up on You. Top artist is R5. Oh my gosh, I remember, I wish I could go back to 2014. That was such a good year. 2015, my top song was Air by Shawn Mendes, which I'm kind of surprised about. I didn't realize that I listened to that song so much. And then my top artist was the 1975. I haven't listened to them recently. In 2016, my top song was Cold Water. I think that was like a summer song for me. So when I had pool parties, I always had that song in my playlist. And then my top artist was Shawn Mendes. 2017, top artist was Shawn Mendes again. Top song was Hurts Good by R5, yes. 2018, top song was BTSTU. The reason that this was my top song in 2018, I think it was because I really liked this YouTuber named Tim Kellner, and he used the song in one of his videos, so I really liked it. And my top artist was J. Cole, which, yeah, I'm not surprised about because I really like J. Cole. Actually, I'm kind of surprised because did I listen to his music that much? Oh, you know what? KOD, I listened to KOD a lot. in 2018. 2019 top artist was Scotty Sire, yes, and top song was Goddess. I didn't realize I listened to Goddess that much. Your artist of the decade is Shawn Mendes. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. That's so funny. I'm not even surprised because I listened to it so much. It was either going to be Shawn Mendes or R5 that I was thinking of, or the Driver Era. R5, Driver Era, the same thing. But yeah, I love that. He looks so good in that photo. 2019 Wrapped. My top artists were Scotty Sire, Shawn Mendes, Jack and Jack, Wallows, and OOYY. And my top songs, literally all those songs are on my study playlist. Take a shot every time I say study playlist. My top genre was pop, and the minutes listened on Spotify was 17,854. Wow, that's kind of cool. I think that my decade Wrapped is my favorite. Looking back, look, it's literally everyone that I knew would be on here. Shawn Mendes, R5, Drake, Wallows, and Scotty Sire. Like, that's the perfect list for me. That describes me, that defines me. That really does. The top songs are literally all from my study playlist, and except for Cold Water. Cold Water was from my summer playlist, and my top genre for my decade was pop, which, yeah, I'm not surprised about. This was so cool. I love looking back. Makes me so happy. Even seeing all the R5 music, because when R5 split up, that was so sad, but oh, the memories. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for next year to see what my music is gonna be, because I've been listening to a lot of Cat's music. I've also been listening to a lot of 3 Days Grace. I hope you guys enjoyed. I talked a lot about my music taste. I don't know how crazy it must be or how weird and strange it is, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, I will see you later.